Hey y'all, I'm a real rap connoisseur. Like I study hip hop, I listen to lyricism, I listen to wordplay, I listen to a rapper's flow. Um, I listen to song making ability overall, and then I judge rappers based upon those type of criteria. A lot of y'all favorite rappers, or not, I'm not trying to talk down on people, but a lot of people's favorite rappers, they fall short on my criteria. And I'm not as impressed with simplistic rap as other people are. Now, of course, I listen to all type of rap. I listen to drill music straight out the Chi, Chicago. I listen to Chief Keef, Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying? Reese, Herbo, all that. I listen to Herbo really outside of drill because he can actually rap. But and other rappers too, they make good music. I listen to all type of music. I don't limit myself to one type of genre. I don't have to listen to all conscious rap, all lyrical rap, all street rap. You know, none of that. I can listen to all different things. But when I'm listening to somebody and people telling me that person is lyrical, I study it for real. And I judge it on several things. My homies down south, right? Not even just down south. Chicago too. A lot of the young bulls, the young boys in Chicago. The young shorties. I said bulls, and bull is a Philly word. I'm from the Chi, so I'm gonna say shorties. The shorties in Chicago be so impressed with little stuff. Like, they favorite rapper Wayne, right? Lil Wayne. And although I think he's a coon, I will say I've enjoyed certain songs, certain tracks, certain music from him. I have. He's displayed a great level of metaphors and similes in his music that I really enjoyed. I really liked, and I thought it was entertaining or creative. But at some point, when you 35 plus years old, you gotta find something else to rap about besides licking on a woman's vagina. Like, I'm sorry. I want to hear growth in your music. I want to hear about the evolution in yourself as a man. I want to hear stories. I like stories. I like storytelling rap. I grew up, like, I listened to Tip growing up. You know what I'm saying? The storytelling in rap, Outkast, the storytelling in the music, I appreciate that. Or not even just storytelling, Jay-Z. Just like, I guess, not just a surface level version of the artist. Dive deep into a subject and talk about it and let me explain it. All that licking vagina, popping pills, smoking weed, like, you know, you got to come with something different. That's why I fool with Jay, because Jay always evolved and he was always able to tell a deeper story behind things. Tip as well. Like, something in my eye. Tip gonna tell you about the trap, but he gonna tell you about the consequences of being in a trap. You got other people too that try to throw out other rappers. Let me tell y'all this too. Just because a rapper rap fast don't mean he good. All that, every time I get it, then I gotta go it, then I gotta show it, then I gotta do it better than anybody. Like, listen, that sound cool, but I know you're not saying nothing. That don't impress me. So don't throw me rappers that just rap fast and think that's impressive. They gotta be saying something and rapping fast. Cause Twista can actually spit. Crazy Bone, them Bone Thugs and Harmony, they can rap for real. They not just saying words fast and rhyming it, cat in the hat in the back of the trap in the back. Like, no. You gotta, I'm listening. I can slow my hearing down to listen to what you're saying, and it ain't coming out to nothing. Same thing with other rappers that just use similes and metaphors. I told my homie, it's a difference between real rap and a dude that just uses a lot of similes and metaphors to woo the crowd. After some point, it got to become a period beyond just wooing it. Like, I feel like wooing the crowd with similes and metaphors is what you leave for a mixtape. On an album, I want to hear substance. I want to hear well thought out albums. I want to hear well thought out content, subject matter. I really want to hear that. I don't all that. I'm the stuff get the F up out my toilet. I'm the shit. Like, I know. You gotta come with something different. And that's just how I view rap. Like, because we met my homie as he got the phone with my boy Melvin. And we was talking about how some rappers do certain things that we don't like. Or why certain rappers never blew up the way the way we wanted them to. And Montana 300 came up. Montana is a Chicago born artist. Grew up a lot in Peoria, but Spent a lot of time in Chicago too. Claim and rep Chicago. And he has a style. He uses a lot of similes and metaphors. And people are like, oh man, he's super lyrical. Super lyrical. He got metaphors and similes and all that cool. He had a Chirac that when Chirac first came out, this Herbo and Nicki song, a lot of people was remixing that. He did absolutely well on a lot of similes and metaphors. Something that you would expect from a song like that. The reason why he ain't blown up is because all his songs sound just like that. All of them sound like when the punchline after punchline, when the bass line, and at one time throw a boomerang and a gang sound like no. Like all of it sound just like that. And you got to diversify your catalog or people are going to get bored easily. Like that stuff was impressive the first time we heard it. Maybe even the second time we heard it. Third time, man, that fourth time, it's done. It's done. You got to show that you can do something else. You have to show that you can diversify your catalog, that you can make an actual song instead of rapping over people's beats and switching up the flow and using your own metaphors and similes. We got to listen to it well. And I know he could do it. I know he can do it because I heard some songs where he tried to do it, but it's not as attention grabbing and it's not as entertaining. It's not like it doesn't grasp you because it's not his strong suit, and you can tell. He tries to do it, but it's just not his strong suit. He doesn't sell it well. He sells the give him punchline after punchline and the bass line and the throw the boomerang and the gang sign. That's what he does well. Like that's just what he's more comfortable doing, and you can tell that. So I just want to show you that's a difference. You got to differentiate between all those type of things. I know I could drag things out when I talk because I'm trying to figure out the right way to say certain things, but yeah, like it's a certain type of criteria that I look for in a rapper. And I told my homies on Facebook when Jay-Z dropped that What's Free verse, I told people, Jigga showed that he could still out rap some of y'all favorite rappers. That includes Eminem and Lil Wayne. Like they don't want no smoke with him. And a lot of people, I disagree. Wayne this, Wayne that. Listen, Wayne over 35 and still he just be talking about licking vagina all day. I'm a grown man. Yes, I love women. I know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? I'm a grown man. I know what he's talking about. I love women just as much as he do. You know what I mean? But he got to come with something else. Like, all that, just throwing metaphors and similes out the woodwork, that gets tiring. You got to come with good subject matter. And I told my homie too, a lot of battle rappers struggle to make the transition from being a battle rapper to an actual performing artist, an actual performing artist that actually records music, a studio that makes albums. It's a struggle for them. And we talked about how when I was a kid, like I loved Cassidy's music. I loved these metaphors. I loved his the lyricism, the bars that he displayed. Cash struggled due to the fact that he struggled to make songs. If you ever notice, all Cassidy hit songs had somebody else on the hook singing or had like a sample plan that and samples help rappers get away with it. They have a sample plan that will help them cruise through the song because the person is either not a good hook writer, they can't deliver hooks well in an entertaining way for people to grasp people's ears, or they just, like I said, they just can't make a great song or can't format a great hook to say their life. And it's just everybody doesn't have that talent. That's why you got some people who have ghostwriters who help them make the hooks. They just make the verses and stuff like that. But Cash struggled to do that, which is why he struggled to stay around after I'm a Hustler, after Hotel, after My Drink and My Two Step, and even Get No Better with Mashonda on the hook. Those songs are able to do well because of the fact he had other people on the hook or a sample to carry him out. So it's a reason for all of that, you know what I mean? And I study rap to know these type of things. I grew up listening to Jadakiss, Styles P, to 50, to mixtape rappers, but actual rappers that actually had substance that can make a song, they could tell a story, that could stay on one subject matter and deliver what's the word I'm looking for? An album with a concept. And stick to that concept. So those, I pay attention to those type of things. So when people be like, oh, you hating if you don't like this rapper. No, it's just I know those things are not for me, and I'm not as easily fooled or blinded by certain things. Like I told y'all, the fast rap, people used to look at people that try to rap fast as corny because it's a masking technique for the fact that you're not as lyrically inclined as a guy who doesn't have to rap in triple time, like, or nothing like that. And even people that rapped in triple time, Jaz did that invented that double time, triple time flow. The triple time flow. You heard it on that, what's that? What's the word? What's the song Jay-Z had? Jigga what? Jigga who? It doesn't say jigga. I'm not gonna say, the N-word on here. But and Jaz absolutely murdered that song in the double time and the triple time flow pattern. Other people try to do that, and they not saying nothing. Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs and Ham, and do that and make it seem like it's impressive because they just doing it fast and they tricking the public and say, oh my God, he getting off. He really not getting off like that. Now, it took time for me to learn these tactics from different artists to see, what's my man Eddie Murphy say on Coming to America? I got you, and I'm hearing you, and I'm knowing, you not as good. I mean, it's a talent to rap. It's a talent to come up with metaphors. It's not easy. You have to have some type of intellect about yourself to know the type of metaphors that a lot of rappers pull out. They had. I give them all the kudos for that. But just because you can do that does not mean you're just this God rapper. And I think you see that. Like, I can tell a difference between the Jay-Z and a Lil Wayne. I can easily tell a difference. I can tell a difference between a Jadakiss or a Styles P and a Montana 300. I can tell a difference between those two. I can. I can tell a difference between a Tip and a who people be bigging up like that I really don't. I'm trying to think. I can tell a difference between a T.I. I can tell a difference between a Tip and a Wayne. I really can. I really can. So, and also is this some rap that's not for me? The gory, over the top gore, cartoon character type. That's why I never got into Eminem. Y'all seen it in the previous videos. So that doesn't talking about killing your mama, raping your wife, all that cutting her head off, throwing it in the ground. That's not something that is not for me. So when I say something, don't judge my opinion as a hater. Take it for what it's worth and say that's just his opinion. He feels that way because he got different opinion than me. That's it. I'm not a hater. I just judge music differently than other people. I like substance rather than watered down songs with a few good punchlines here and there. I take substance over those things. So, peace.